Right. Billy Big Balls here. Episode 11. Wow. And episode 11. So I'd like to introduce you to Hands Off.
You wish, Billy. This is hands on. You get me?
Sorry, hands on.
Everything.
Sorry, bro. My bad. So, what's the crack? All good?
I'm chilling, Billy. How are you, bro?
Oh, man, fucking, you have me mad chilled now, you know what I mean?
100%. You know we get down, Billy.
That's
you get me?
it.
I've known you a while, so it's
a few years
good.
now, you know?
It's good to be able to jump on your platform and see what the crack is. Do you get me?
100%. Listen, bro, you're going to be rap royalty.
Do you get me?
100%.
I appreciate that, Bill. Do you get me?
100%.
It's on the way.
You want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah.
Well, you're from Dublin.
From Nigeria, grew up in Dublin.
Sorry,
from Lagos.
Excuse me. Apologies.
No, 100%, but I'm from Dublin, 100%.
Yeah, with your accent and all, you know what I mean? You
100%.
you talk like me, so. How long have you been in Ireland?
Probably since I was 1.
Oh, right, so you're fucking Irish then, yeah?
Oh, I'm Lagos. I'm
Lagos.
Nigerian. I'd see myself as like Nigerian, but I'd have mad love for Dublin.
Yeah.
I'd see myself as from Dublin and from Nigeria, do you get me?
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
But it's a mad discussion at the moment, isn't it? Like the whole identity thing. But personally, I'm Dublin all day, but I'm Lagos all day. I'm Nigerian now. Do you get me?
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't be able to put another flag. You get me? It's a mad weird one, but as time goes on, we'll find out.
Look here, I'd be the same. If I moved to fucking Lagos after a fucking few years, I'm not going to be running around with a bleeding Lagos flag. You know what I mean?
You know what? It's a mad discussion. It's a discussion on where can a second generation or first generation foreigner see themselves as from another country if they still how can you hold dual that how can you hold that love for both cultures without indirectly or directly? Do you get me? How can you balance both cultures as an African growing up in Dublin? How can we navigate that? But it's been done before with America and the UK and also we'll get there. Do you get me?
Yeah. And what was life like for you growing up in Dublin?
Good. It's not. I'm saying good and all, but I say good because it was just it's Dublin. I loved it. Looking because I had a weird. For me, my story is a bit different. If that makes sense. I grew up in Dublin from 1 years old to 12, and then I went Nigeria boarding school from 12 to 16.
You went to Nigeria?
Yeah. So then I came back at 16. Do you get me? So when I was from 1 to 12, I was just Dublin. This was all I really knew.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you get me?
Yeah.
And then I went back to Lagos for boarding school, and then I just really wanted to come back to Dublin for 4 years straight. Just really. So by the time I came back, you just have that love for it then.
Yeah. It's in you.
Yeah. So both places would have a mad place in my heart then. Do you get me?
So and you're from the south side?
South side, yeah.
Yeah.
So I would have been.
Represent, bro.
You get me? I'm not even trying to cause a division in the city.
Yeah. I know. Here, listen.
You get me? South side's the fly side.
When we were growing up, there was loads of blading shit with north side and south side and all. Now,
has it always been a thing?
Yeah, it's always been I don't think anyone really gives a bollocks about it now. I don't. You know what I mean?
No one cares now.
No one gives a bollocks where to be honest, no one really gives. This is with me, right? I don't know about everyone else, but I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. Simple. I couldn't give a fuck where you're from.
Literally,
and that's just the way I am. I know loads of cunts out there are not like that. They're all
Yeah.
But fuck them. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's all just relative, isn't it? Like when it comes to stuff going on now, or anything that has to do with discriminating or anything, it's just relative. It's a complex thing. Do you get me?
You know what the problem is with the world now? Everybody's too fucking PC. You can say things in a mess and you know what I mean, or acting the bollocks or whatever, but everybody takes everything so personal. I work with fucking foreign nationals, say, and they don't get air-blading they don't get air-blading joking around or acting the bollocks.
Humour.
The dialogue, they don't get it, I remember years ago I was working with this bloke, right? He was from fucking Belgium or something, right? Mad fucking thing. He was being in the Foreign Legion and all, like a proper lunatic he was, And just one day he says something to me, I says, fuck you, no messing. He grabbed me by the neck, said, choking me, don't you ever fucking say fuck. I was like, listen bro, I was only playing buzzing with you, you know what I mean? But that's
I feel like you're mad valid with that, because like there's a lot of different topics when it comes to like growing up in Dublin, that stuff we'd say, that like they'd see it as like, oh, you're getting smart, you're getting cheeky and all that, but there's also people, like there's also a thing that's real, that like a lot of people mask a lot of things in humour. Do you get me? So that's a thing also.
Yeah, no, we know.
You get me? So like, I'm not saying that like you or us or like Dublin people or Irish people in general. I'm saying as opposed to any culture or any background. Yeah. It's a thing that happens where a lot of people. If you want to be
fucking, if you want to be racist, you start a joke about,
you hear me? So like, so the discussion is when certain people are around foreigners or whatever, I feel some people lack the emotional IQ to
intelligence.
Just the emotional intelligence to feel like certain things it might seem like a joke or whatever, but to some people it might seem like an indirect like fucking racist comment or something like that. Putting humour, do you get me? So
but here, listen, if you have any kind of a brain, you're not going to be fucking joking about stuff like that. You know what I mean?
No, but
if you don't think like that, you wouldn't be thrown in the fucking. I'm not going to say, you know what I mean? But you wouldn't throw in a fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like or I wouldn't, you know, because like you don't want to. We don't want to offend anybody. You know what I mean?
100.
Like
it's all just relative. And back to what you're saying, where everyone's a bit PC now. Like it's just we've more communication with each other. Do you get me? So everything everyone thinks is being put on the internet. How I feel is being put on the internet. So like it is a hypersensitive time. Do you get me?
Yeah.
But all you have to do is just adapt and just know the stuff you say with the boys and know the stuff that.
Yeah, exactly.
Just be on the ball. And if you're trying to even be, I'm not accepting or being like if it's your nature to be racist or whatever buzz anyone's on, just do it in your spots. And I know like not even on like whether that comes to bad habits, not liking certain people or whatever, just to keep it in your dialogue between yourself or like you and your peoples. You get me?
The way it is,
most, like do you get me? In this PC world, you get me?
The way it is now, like if you say it out, someone's gonna give you a fucking box. You know what I mean? And they say to you like, "Hey, listen, I didn't like that fucking comment or whatever." So like when you're talking to people, when I'm talking about people in my job and all, like it's not. There's no races or anything like that. It's just like, say, if you just say, yeah, fuck you, you prick you, or you cunt you or something.
When it comes to the topic of even racism, like, I probably wouldn't be even the most equipped, because, like, to even, like, have proper stances or, like, or a voice on that, because my environment was always very, like, it was very just Euro colours, you get me? So it's just, like, the €50 note colour, €20 note colour, like that's the way it really rolled around me. Right. And that's just keeping it honest. Like around me, it's the quid is what really mattered around people around me. No one really had any.
Fuck about
no one cared about race and background. Probably only came into it when someone played with your Euro. Do you know that sort of way? Like as long as like I've seen so many different cultures in this city, like all just be at unity just behind Euro, and that's probably not the best thing to build a foundation on, but that's the kind of background that I'm coming from. So I wouldn't be the best to even like I'd only have so much of a discussion or opinion on what happens racially, especially with what's happening now. The Dublin I grew up in is very different from the Dublin right now. Do you get me? I know that makes me sound like I'm an alpha.
No, but here, listen, the Dublin I grew up in is totally fucking. I'm telling you now, like it's chalk and cheese, man. 100%. Like you know, man, what's going on in Dublin now is like what's going on all over the world. The world is absolutely fucked. I think, you know.
I try mainly to just stay away from kind of like politics or like things that have to do with like anything. I stay away from things that hit home to people in a passionate way. Because at the same time, I know that there's a lot of foreigners in this country that grew up in this country and they love this country, and like their parents made a life out of this country, including mine, and I know that there's a side of people that this is their ancestral home and they're watching it being destroyed right in front of them because of whatever reason. So I see both sides of the coin. Do you get me? So I can't like. I'd always like to stay away from stuff like that.
Listen, to be honest with you, you know, you could have a discussion all night about it. So let's move on to something else. 100, let's get more lively.
Billy's a madman. I love it.
Bro. So, what kind of music are you?
Me, that's mad. That's a good question, Billy. You know, fucking.
What do you rap about?
That's mad. So when I first started rapping, I'd probably just try to rap about what everyone else rapped about. You get me? Like,
yeah.
But as time went on, right now, currently, like, I rap about. My music is kind of like it's a mirror of the buzz I'm on. Really, I feel every song I make it's kind of like a photograph of that time, like what was going on. It's a feel. It's like a sonic photograph. I feel. Do you get me? So like,
okay.
My music is just a reflection. It's not me even trying to. Sometimes I am kind of boastful, or sometimes but it's different because when I'm scared, I'd let you know in my music. When I'm vulnerable, I'd let you know. When I'm in love, I'd let you know. Like everything's kind of like, it's very transparent. You get me?
Right.
It's not made to fit a character. You get me?
Okay. So you're not going to tell me what you rap about?
I rap about what the life of what a black young man would probably be going through in Dublin City. Right. Trying to chase his dreams and do rap and the distractions on the way. Yeah. That's probably what I'd be rapping about.
So what type of distractions would there be on your way, you know?
Oh, you know, Billy, loads, man. Life's a mad place, you get me? Like
no, I know, but like, you know, my viewers want to know, like, what
distractions, so like, it's probably the same as every other artist or black male growing up in Dublin City, like, or any male, not to colour it, you get me? So like,
do you get any prejudices or anything like that?
Nah,
you know?
like, personally, nah, because the environment I'm around every day is very, it's very common level if you get me, like, okay. It's ground up type of buzz, so like I wouldn't be around, I wouldn't be around, most people I'm around already know me, if that makes sense. Okay. Like I don't be around new people, so like I wouldn't,
right, so you stick to your own little crew.
Yeah, I stick to, like, even when it comes to like, down to like even Elwins or whatever that I'd see that are white or Irish or whatever, that people who know me years. Yeah. So like the love, and it's crazy, but some people would probably, in different interactions daily, I'd say there's been one or a few interactions where like someone would not try out, but they'd have a premonition that I'm on a certain buzz, and then they'd have a chat with me, or it'd lead to us talking, and then they don't even buzz off that anymore. It's kind of like, that's when I knew it's not really a race thing right now. It's kind of it's more a, you're not on our culture thing, you get me? But I feel like because I've been in the Irish culture for so long, I don't think, like, because I've one foot in it, so I don't think it's possible for me to really feel the prejudice that a lot of my brothers and a lot of my peoples would be feeling.
You're basically like, well, you hang around with people, so everybody in your area knows you, what you're about. Like you know you're not a bleeding scumbag, and you're not into this.
So they know me.
But like that's the problem with things nowadays, right? Because, you know, everybody does it, you know, it's human nature. You look at somebody and straight away you think, he's at this or he's at that. It's just the way it is. Like, I say, when people see me coming, they do be thinking, fuck, this cunt's gonna rob us or something, you know what I mean? And then when they talk to you, they realise, you know, he's not such a prick, you know what I mean?
Like, it's human nature, Billy. And once I understood that, it made me not take things too personal. Do you get me?
Look here, listen, the thing about it is, right, this is my mindset about things, right? Your opinion to me, I don't give a bollocks. Like, you know what I mean? What you think of me is not my business. Like, you know, I don't sit around thinking, oh, Jesus Christ, does he like me? Oh, I wonder if he likes me, or I don't give a bollocks if you like me. I like me. And I like me, I don't care who likes me, you know what I mean? No, and that's my attitude.
Do you know
like, it wasn't always like that, but it's like that in the last 10 years. I couldn't give a fuck what you think.
And I get you, and you're dead right, but like humans, we're very social, so a lot of people, I'm on the same buzz, I rock with that all day, but like there's a good few people that are way more vulnerable, where like we're social. And from a kid, I remember even as a kid certain times where you would be thinking, does this person like me? I remember times as a kid you'd be thinking if your man all like you, you get me? So like it's a
well, that's a kid thing, you know what I mean? You grow out with that shit.
No, but it shows that it's a human trait that has been embedded in us from early, where we are meant to actually think what people care about.
Care what people think.
Care what people think, but in some way it's kind of like a moral regulator, isn't it? Like if you didn't care what people think, you'd probably just do it, like, to the maddest extreme. But I feel with a balance and all, you're right.
Well, you know.
But with the internet, I feel it's a bit heavier, Billy. It's hard to not care what people think. Not for us, but for the average person, because you've got like, you're seeing people like the whole demographic on the internet. It's a dangerous place, Billy.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
listen.
It's like a school. It's like a schoolyard, but like.
Yeah, there's loads of bullies on it. It's not even you see, but these cunts that are texting in and saying things or whatever. Yeah. These are fucking muppets. They're probably playing sitting there, fucking virgins or something on a computer, pulling their plum. You know what I mean? Never fucked the board or never did that. And,
you know what the main issue is, Billy? It's because people there's some people that are still switched on, meaning that like a lot of people stay on the internet, meaning that like, for example, like two people, like both of us, for example, like, or not even both of us, two people could both put up a picture on the internet. One of them could put up a picture and just carry on with his day, like do whatever he has to do whatever he's got planned, like pattern everything, like getting on top of shit, you get me? And the other fella could post the same type of picture, but constantly keep checking what feedback he's getting off that picture.
Oh yeah, okay.
So like, that means that like, one of them, both of them have two different paths. One of them switched on to life, and one of them still logged in.
Yeah.
And that's the main issue, is that like people care because it's becoming unhealthy how much they're not tapping out of being logged in.
Yeah, no.
Like the question then becomes, how much do you care that someone even likes your shit?
Listen, like we post shit like to promote the fucking podcast and everything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we do it like. We called out a bloke on the show, and actually, we probably shouldn't have done it. You know what I mean? Because fuck him. You know what I mean? Actually, you know what I mean? Fuck him. He shouldn't have fucking comment.
Nah, be like that.
Sending a blatant comment in, like, you know, like I said, fucking the previous blatant podcast. Like, there's loads of stuff on the internet I don't like. I don't give a bollocks. I don't.
I've seen that episode when you said go watch something else. I respect that. Yeah.
Yeah, like you know, it's the same with everything. You know, if you don't like what we're showing here, you know what to do. Like, you know, well, you know, sometimes I do be a bit more vulgar about it. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tone it down a little bit. You know what I mean? So if you don't like what you're seeing, go fuck yourself. But like, you know, it is what it is. Like, you know. I know there's loads of people out there, and they're probably seeing me popping up, and they're like, this little prick and all. You see, probably sharing it, you know what I mean? Look at this little wanker and all, you know?
As well, Billy, is like, the world we all see the world mad small these days, meaning that like, I like, for example, you're saying that there's a good few people who look at this and be like, oh, look at this mad wanker and all, but that's only like, if you deep it, what the max a person would have that he'd actually know and is following on Instagram or social media would be like what, 2,000, like 3,000.
Yeah.
Like the world's got like a way more people. Do you get me? So like, if a few people know you and don't really buzz off you, then like that's such a small fraction of the people who probably are meeting you or seeing you on as content for the first time.
100%, yeah.
So like they're so small compared to and they're not even gonna make you any bread when you deep it. When I thought about it, I was like, you're not making me money, isn't it? Like they're not gonna buy none of your shit. When you start doing shows and show all of that, like they're not gonna buy tickets or come to that
I know,
shit.
fuck them, you know what I mean?
I think it's one of them just let them pray for them. Like I don't think they're all right. Like, I think
no matter what you do, like even we were doing that spitting the fucking video with Alex, you know, and he was saying like, you know, you put fucking heaps of time into this and you get it up, you know what I mean? Yeah, you put the song on and then some little kid goes, shit. You know? It's like, it's fucking mad, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like he's putting all his fucking time into this, thinking of everything in his head.
I'm mad sensitive niggas, so like, yo, listen, like, I actually think like most times, I think that's mad funny. Like once or twice that's probably happened to me in the past, but like, at the start, I'm like, look at this, like, but then sometimes I just deep it and I'm just thinking about it, I'm like, this is actually hilarious. Because he knows my stuff's actually good. I think you'd only feel or not take it as comical or not see like how funny it is if your stuff might actually be shit, you get me?
Yeah.
You know, that's all right.
Yeah.
But if you know that, like, nah, most of the shit. It's the shit, then like, a comment like that is actually creative to me. Then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It means you've actually put a lot of thought and you've got a lot of time on your hands. And I appreciate just like you saying shit when you know full well this is
that's fucking deadly. Yeah. But like, you know, but that's the thing, like there's people out there commenting all the time, like even on their thing, you know, like like, I don't really fucking run the page, you know? But, like...
Does it get to you, the comments, like, do you...
No, I tell you what got to me, not got to me, but this is what pissed me off, you know what I mean? The bloke who sent the message in, he's from our area, right? But not only did he send me a message, he sent me guest a message. That was the only issue we had, you know? If you have a problem, listen, anybody out there, right? If you have a problem with what I'm talking about on this podcast, and you see me on the street, say it to me.
Sometimes you need to put yourself in the mind of a snake, Billy, do you get me?
Suppose,
meaning that, like, if I was a snake to you and I lived right beside you and I didn't like the way you're bettering yourself, I wouldn't come up to you and tell you that, because then if I tell you that, you're going to respond, that's the end of it. Now, I'd rather tell you I guessed it, tell you it. I don't want them to even show up to you, yo. Do you get me? Like if you, so when you suss it, you have to understand it, like, know a snake and just keep it put, just to make sure he doesn't bite you, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, no, look at here, listen.
You have to be used to it, because as you get more successful, Billy, it will happen.
Yeah.
And it might even come from people way closer, do you get me?
Yeah, look at here, listen, you know, like, the thing about it is, we've been around the block, like, and it was a big fucking block. You know, we went through mad shit. We were smackheads and all, you know what I mean?
I know the buzz, man.
Like, we fucking went through bleeding mad times. Like, but we touched on a bit last week with the other fella, you know, but, like, crazy shit, you know what I mean? And then you're trying to better yourself. We're setting up a podcast, trying to entertain people, and then you have cunts sending in these bleeding things.
Sometimes you bettering yourself is a reflection of what someone should be doing. So it's sometimes a hurts them. Do you get me? Like, I've come to understand that, like, if you come from the mud with someone and you wash yourself and they see you clean, like, they're not, in their heads, every time they look at you, it just reminds them they're not clean. Do you know what I mean? So, like, you need to just understand that, like, it's just what really comes with it. You get me? It's like getting a car and knowing you have to get insurance. It's coming with it.
100%. But, like, you know, it was just...
I know, like, but you're expressing yourself, Billy.
Yeah. If it was someone 100%. Like, you know... Like,
as males, we should be able to express ourselves.
If we didn't like something about you know what I mean? Instead of me getting on to your thing, I'd just say to you, what's the story, bro? Man, you're a bleeding muppet. You shouldn't have said this, or you shouldn't have done that. That's it. That's all you have to say. And I would have just gave him my answer.
From
and
personal
that
experience, I've seen when, like, people you'd expect close around to you would have an issue with you, and they don't say that, and they keep it, and they stack stuff. But, like, when people do that, you have to understand it comes from something deeply rooted that you don't have anything to do with. Because if it was really just straightforward, they tell you. Like me, like, I'm not the type of person that I'd be able to, you can't do that to me and I'm not telling you. And I'll chill with you. I can't talk to you if you've done something. I can't even be around you, really, because I'm a mad sensitive person. Like I'm a passionate person. I wouldn't be able to chill with you. I wouldn't be able to even try to use you or, like, keep you there and all that weird shit that people do.
Hey, listen, this is the way it is with me. If I don't like you, I won't be around you.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? I'm not buzzed with you. I won't do anything with you. You know, we didn't have a blow with you. You know what I mean? If I don't like you,
and if I was in the desert and I really needed water and you were a leader, I'm still not asking. Because I don't think it comes from a good place. You know what I mean?
But, like, it's the same old thing, you know. But did you see the one with the girls? Did you?
Nah, I didn't watch it.
Bro, watch that. They were something else, weren't they?
They were deadly.
They were fucking the business, and not only that, they were real.
Themselves.
They were, like, just like me, you know. But the questions, like, we were sitting here and your woman just turned around and says, so what was the weirdest thing you ever stuck your Mickey in? I didn't know what to bleeding say. I was like, what the fuck?
Revealing all your secrets.
Too much, had me, me truth serum, Some granny's wanking herself now thinking about that.
You need to be on the ball, Billy, with the fillies, you get me?
Listen, bro, the thing about it is, right, and you'll fucking discover this, you probably discovered it already, we don't give a fuck. Like, whatever said is said, like, what are you gonna do? Like,
I think it's because your peoples don't give a fuck, isn't it? Like, all your people, like, from me knowing you, everyone around you didn't really care.
True.
Like, so, like, it's
a rings end thing, you know?
I think so.
Yeah, big time.
Definitely something with that. I think there's a plant around here or something. Is there like something around the water or something?
Oh yeah, there's something in the air, alright, yeah. 100%. But here, when we were growing up, you think it's fucked up now. You want to see the fucked up people in that area there, wouldn't you? Oh man, I'm telling you.
What year would it be? Would you been growing up around?
Well,
let's say when you were in your 20s, what year would be your 20s?
The 20s.
80s, 90s?
The 90s.
90s, yeah.
89, 90.
Nice.
The rave scene.
What was it like down now?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like before we got into the yokes and all, like it was a mad place, wasn't it? Rings End. Like we used to we were little cunts, man.
Yeah.
We just ran amok. We didn't give a fuck about this.
Seems like the crime rate would have been a bit heavy then, no? Because everyone that I asked that from them times, they're saying everyone was getting a bit rowdy, bro.
Rowdy, man. You played battered all the time. I was battered loads of times.
Yeah.
Like, it's just part of growing up, you know? Like, people, like, that. We talked about this on the first episode, about people holding grudges against you when you were in school and all, you know? Did they think, like, I had the perfect life in school? Everybody was nice to me, you know? You were playing battered all the time, man. You could, like, Halloween, we were talking about Halloween, right? There was, like, the new houses, Stella, fucking O'Reilly, Canos, fucking the cottages, Southlots, Bath Avenue, and they're all in the same area. But these were all divided. These were all little crews that were going around collecting toys for Halloween. You'd be in school with your mates in school, and you'd be buzzing with them. Soon as 2:30 comes, well, I'm coming down to rage you today later on, you know what I mean? And that was it. Everybody was enemies after school. Yeah. Like, you'd be hanging around with blokes in school, and as soon as school was over.
I think it's because you were bored.
Yeah,
to do.
Yeah, we had fuck all to do. Yeah. Like, we used to sneak out of our gaps at 3 o'clock in the morning to go and bleed and sleep on tires, so nobody would come down and rob them.
What was it like economically them times?
No, there wasn't no one had that. You know what? It was that bad, right? That you used to get butter vouchers off the labour, right? And people used to go into the shop with the butter vouchers and get cigarettes and all. You was fucking.
So that means you'd be someone that would know or be able to compare before the Celtic Tiger and after.
Oh yeah, man. Here, listen.
So what you've seen the development.
Oh, big time. Like the Celtic Tiger, that was something. That was a boom. We were all working on building sites at the time.
How old are you when that happened? About 30, 28?
Probably 30? Probably early 30s.
Yeah.
Strung out to bits.
Yeah, around that time.
Yeah.
So you went through that time. Like, you were obviously going through whatever you were going through around that time, was it?
Yeah, before the Celtic Tiger and all, like, we were all in bits, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were strung out to
Yeah.
bits, you know what I mean? Like, fucking...
Okay.
That's why the raves were so good, because there was nothing before that.
The raves were the bleeding beyond, man, I'm telling you.
When were the raves?
They were 89, 90. Like, we went to see the Prodigy loads of times and all, you know, so like, did you SL2 and fucking...
Mad.
Fucking
so would you have noticed when Celtic Tiger came, the influx of immigrants, like the building process around that time?
Around that time, a lot of Nigerians came to Ireland around that time. Because I remember walking on sites and all, you know, and you hear mad stories like fucking Egypt, you know what I mean? I'm not even going to go into them, you know what I mean? But like, you know, it's like now, the way everyone's saying, oh, look at all the foreigners. They're getting everything, you know what I mean?
The first time the foreigners came around the Celtic Tiger, or just after, like, during the process of it, how similar was the reaction to the immigrants versus
nothing
now?
Like it was now. Nothing like it was now. No, you know what? Like, to be honest with you, it was the Celtic Tiger. Everyone was walking in the building.
Because it was a bit of quid, innit?
It was everyone was making money, so nobody gave a bollocks. That's probably the reality of it. And nowadays, like, you know, everyone's on their bollocks, and that's all they would. You know, like.
What about Irish identity? Did you feel that was under threat around that time?
No. Nowadays, it's crazy, man. Like, there's a tension in the thing. See, the thing about it is, right, this is my take on it, right? These people have to go somewhere. We made a deal with the EU to bring 70,000 in a year or something for the next 5 years, right? So they have to go somewhere. My issue is, they should have somewhere for them to go. They're putting them into places all in areas that people are already on edge.
We're already hungry.
Yeah, they're already on edge, you know what I mean? And they're putting them into places then, and there's uproar. People are like, I'm not fucking having this. Then there's buildings getting burned, there's this, that and the other, you know.
I feel mainly...
But it's listen, it's the government. The government are making a fucking fortune out of this. You know what I mean? All these iPad centres going up left, right and centre. I don't agree with people coming into the country and giving them a fucking tent. Give them a tent and let them sleep in the bleeding street. Is it for fucking real? They should have a place for them. When they come in, they should have somewhere to go. But what's happening now is everyone's like, oh, they're coming in now and they're getting all the houses and they're getting all this. Like, they said that about the Nigerians. They said that probably about the fucking Asians. They say about everybody.
100.
You know, like, here, listen, like I said at the beginning, I don't give a bollocks where you're from. I hear you. You know, if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. But what's happening in the city centre, right? But listen, people think about this, right? If it was a gang of Irish blokes stuck in a hotel and you gave them nothing but beer and you're giving them money all the time, they're gonna get drunk and run amok. You're giving these
so
blokes...
So you're saying it's not a problem for people individually as a race or anything, but it's a systematic problem.
100%. It's the system.
Yeah. That's a smart take, Billy.
Like, but it is though. But these people are coming in, right? You know, no one, like, everyone's like, oh, they're fucking this, that. No one knows where they came from
100%.
or what that thing. But that's part of the problem is because you don't know who they are and you don't have any documents on them. So, and like, there has been...
I think what's getting to them is more, it's the past record of what's happened. Do you get me? Like certain things, like violent acts that's happened that's making people feel unsafe. Like, growing up in Dublin, I've been here like basically my whole life, and like, I've never felt a time that's probably as unsafe as right now. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Meaning that, like, and that's coming from any other, like, back in the day, like, I'm saying back in the day again.
Yeah.
But I feel like growing up, it would have been a situation of, like, it's only if you're involved in certain parts of Dublin that you should be a bit worried, you get me?
Yeah.
But if you're a normal person, you never had to be worried about art in Dublin, you get me?
Yeah.
But I feel it's a dangerous time, but yeah, I feel with all of the politics and all it, it's just deep stuff. But like, I the reason I asked is I was trying to understand, because I was too young, what would have been economically, like, socially, or even like whatever way, what would have been the difference between
now
before the Celtic Tiger and after the Celtic Tiger?
Well, before the Celtic Tiger, you know, it probably would be like what it is now. You know, because people would have been frustrated and all.
I'm talking money wise. How was Dublin on a bread?
But to be honest with you, we never had any money. Like, when we were growing up, you know, people say, oh, you know, we went to France on your holidays and this. We never went anywhere.
So no one was going anywhere.
We had no money, man.
Yeah.
Like, and like, it's not that you had no money. Listen, don't get me wrong. We had clothes in our back. We had food in our fridge. Your mother looked after you as best he could, but they couldn't look after you and then pay for a holiday as well. Like, I went on my first holiday to a foreign country when I was 32.
Damn. Yeah?
Yeah, like, because fucking, we didn't have money growing up, and then the rest of the thing I was on fucking drugs, so I didn't have any money, you know.
Yeah.
But I remember going to Greece one time and I was like, wow, you know what I mean, this is how we are.
It's mad.
You know what I mean?
I feel it's just opening your eyes, and I feel that's why a lot of you as kids are traveling a lot, because like they're just seeing it in their heads, like it's time to just see the world.
See the world, you know what I mean? Like,
you know?
To be honest with you, like, kids nowadays should get a trade and then just fuck off.
Yeah.
You know, like, because, or not even fuck off, to go walk abroad, come back then or whatever, you know what I mean? But like,
I feel like at the moment, like the way I see Dublin and like the country as a whole, I feel a lot of people my age and all, like even lower, need to see like Dublin as home. Like, not like, a lot of them want to leave. A lot of people are on a buzz. They're like, I'm not staying here, and I don't want to grow old here, type of thing. Do you get me? But like, I'm not saying that people should feel restricted to that, but like, the country needs a workforce. If you get me, the population it's a bit low. Like, to be able to support Microsoft, Google, like Apple, all of these like infrastructures, like each of them are probably giving 5,000 jobs a piece. You get me?
Yeah.
And that's specialized. You get me? So these people need training.
Yeah.
So like Dublin and the country, the last thing I'll say politically is like, it needs a workforce that's actually specialized and educated, so that like they can actually fill that gap with the workforce with all of this.
The thing that pisses me off, right, is you hear people saying all the time, you know, these fucking foreigners coming over and taking their jobs. Most people that say that to me don't have a fucking job. Right?
Always were.
But that's being serious, right?
I don't feel you, bro.
You're right, and in my job, right, this is not word of a lie, in my job, if there wasn't Brazilians working there, I wouldn't have a job. Like, in the shop, in all the shops, I'd say there's about 5 Irish people, right? And they can't work all 24 hours, you know what I mean? They couldn't run the shops. So if it wasn't for Brazilians, I probably wouldn't have a job.
I think to even conclude the whole race and politics thing, I feel every first world country or whatever, I feel first world countries have levels of them. And I feel the trait or characteristic of a proper first world country is such a diverse culture, a diverse workforce in terms of, like, when you look at America or the UK or whatever, they've been able to hold on to their identity, but to still facilitate other cultures in their economies in every facet. Do you get me? So, like, I feel it will be a hard transition for Irish people. Do you get me?
Because
I feel that, like, to some degree, it's just growing pains. Do you get me?
Yeah,
it's just growing pains.
People are like, see, the thing. This is the thing about Ireland, right? Different to the UK, different to America, different to everything. We're tribalist. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When people start attacking our blading fucking identity,
I feel the biggest issue.
Irish people are fucking, you know what I mean?
The biggest issue
like rebels, you know?
now is the identity. I don't think.
Yeah, no, look here, listen.
Safety and identity is the biggest issue right now. Do you get me?
Yeah, and like, there's people out there, like, you know what I mean, that like are willing to die.
On the thing, that's why it's more dangerous.
They're willing to die for their country.
Yeah.
You know, and like, it's not like England and all, you know. And fucking, like, the thing about England pisses me off, right? The cunts went and played and fucking conquered half the world. Yeah? And then all the countries that they conquered want to come back to their country, and now they don't want them there, you know? They're bleeding, see it.
But the thing is, you have to suss what they done though on a real one. Like, when they needed a workforce, they grabbed the workforce from the former colonies. Do you get me?
Yeah.
With them, it would have been the Windrush, so it would have been like Jamaicans or different colonies. So when they knew they needed more population to carry a workforce, they selectively let people in when they thought it was necessary for pre-planning. You get me?
Yeah.
But let's talk about rap, Billy. Man. I don't like politics.
Let's get back to the rap. That's you wouldn't answer me question about what you rap about, unless you brought this fucking shite out of me. Fucking, that's been talking 20 minutes of crap. Edit that.
Leave that, man. We're on the raw buzz.
No, here, bro. We don't edit fuck all.
Yeah, he's on.
You know what I mean? That's why I'm going to be getting battered walking down the street. The next fucking thing, you know. Your man's going to come up to me and go, "Yeah, I'm the bloke who sent the comment." Bang.
Yeah, you can't be pre-planning your own hiding speed. You know? I know. Listen, you know, we're like, you know. I remember I was in the gym one time, right? And you're there walking out on the machine, you know. I've seen you in the gym once or twice, haven't I?
Yeah. But we were in the gym one time, right? And there was these two blokes. But fucking I was at the setting up my machine and doing whatever. Went to the jacks, I came back, right? This bloke's at the stripping down the machine. I said, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, what? I said, what the fuck are you doing, man? And he goes, there was nobody here. I said, I was in the bleeding jacks.
Did you leave it in there though?
I left my bottle there. I said, where's my bottle? I put it
on the seat or beside it?
No, he put it in the bin. He said,
was it empty or half full?
No, it was fucking full. I said, get that fucking bottle.
I'm saying all these.
Yeah. Throwing it out there, you know.
No, do you know what I'm saying this here? Because when people say stuff to me, or like situations to me, I always try to calculate what happened or who's in the right.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So if he's saying the fella stripped down the machine, I want to know if you left that in there. Because
no, man, I left me bottle on the thing, you know.
And
they were two foreigners anyway, right? So when I came back, right, I was bleeding I think they were two Brazilians. But I said, man, fucking get that fuck. I was in the horrors, right? And next minute they came back over and started standing around me, you know, like trying to intimidate me. I was like, listen, man, I'm just going to do my work. I don't give a bollocks. And your man got up, right? I got up off the thing and I was like, what's your fucking problem and all? And your man was like, you were very disrespectful and all this. It's disrespectful. I went to the fucking toilet and I came back and you're out there taking me stuff. Oh, well, you know, this, that, you know, he's a jiu-jitsu...
grappler.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah? Can you stop a van? No. And your man just looked at me like, what? I said, I'll fucking run you down in the car park, man.
He goes, can you stop a van?
Yeah, man.
Nah, but I'll keep it real, Billy. Yeah. A tiny bit is about a fault there. But you're probably... Sometimes that happens to me in the gym where, like, sometimes certain things would happen and, like, in that moment I'm thinking, yo, listen, I'm in the right here.
Yeah.
And then when I go home or I say to one of the boys, and even as I'm saying the story, I'm thinking that, like, I'm like,
I'll
be going through and I'll be thinking, nah, I moved a bit mad. And sometimes you can be in the right, but your reaction makes it 50-50.
Yeah. Well, here, listen, I was definitely in the right.
Yeah. Like, personally, I don't know, I wasn't there, but your reaction to
these cunts were in the gym. Yeah. So they probably seen me setting it up.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So they seen you buzzing.
They probably seen me setting it up and says, look at this little prick.
I had an issue one time where I was in the gym before and I was on the... I think I was doing a chest yoke.
Yeah.
Or I think I was doing it on the floors.
Yeah.
And I had like one of the yokes, like dumbbells. I was doing arms as well. So I was doing like a kind of superset.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Chest, like arms. I was on a mad, but I was thinking I was a mad thing in that gym, you get me? And then some fella that I'd usually be seeing, big chap to whatever regard, you get me? But he'd be from like mad like Eastern Europe or something, you get me?
Yeah, right, they're big cunts.
But he just comes over. I still laugh when I think about it, you get me, the madman, but he just comes over as I'm doing the arms. He's defo peeved what's happening, what I'm doing, like, do you know what I mean? He comes over and just moves the yoke or put something else on it. And I'm just thinking in my head,
what the fuck?
Like no, but I'm at this stage, like I'm way more mature now, do you get me? So I'm trying to understand where his thought process is.
Yeah, is he helping me here?
Like is he all right? Type of was like, what's happening here? Very confused. So I said to him, I was like, yo, listen, like what are you doing? And he was on a buzz of like, he just goes, keep doing your workout. And I was like, what? And I was just looking at the fella. He just goes, keep doing your workout. And he was just, and I was like, bro, you do know? And he goes, just use it after. I put it back. And I was just like, so I just continued. I smiled it, and I was just trying to relax myself.
Oh, no, see that.
I continued doing the dumbbells or whatever. But when I came back to it, in all fairness to him,
he put it back.
He had it back so that by the time I come back, and he's there looking at me. So then I says to him, like, what you done there could have been a mad situation for you. And he was like, you talk too much, do your workout. And I was thinking to myself, like, but I was just kind of, I was thinking, this is actually a tiny bit funny. Do you get it? I just continue doing my workout, and then he comes out, and then he still hops in, puts it back the whole time, whatever, and then he just comes over to me, and he's just like, I feel you're doing two things at the same time. He goes, I come in, I use, like, I see no problem. And I was just trying to explain to him that, like,
was he from Cork?
Nah.
That accent.
He's a mad man. Yo, I hope I'm on the ball accent.
I'm already buzzing, bro.
No, but he goes to me, I learned something from that day. He was just on a buzz of like, basically long story short, like we ended up just being... we ended up being mad cool because he basically just taught me a lesson in the sense of like, some people are going to act a certain way, do you get me? Some people are going to move a certain way. And like, that might just be their understanding of it. And like, that might just be their buzz. And like, just try to be accommodating as much as possible until it's disrespectful, do you get me? Yeah, and even if it is, but just try to look into it. And we ended up just having a mad conversation. He was showing me how to eat, because in all fairness, he's a big fella too, but like, in my head, I was actually mad proud of myself for seeing it. I was like, like, you didn't even... Like,
didn't react to it.
Yeah, you didn't need to actually like... Yeah. You weren't insecure to the point where you felt you had to make an action to let another man know that he should be on the wall around you. And I understood where he was coming from. Because if I was him and I'm trying to use that yoke and like a fella's there doing something else and he's hopping in, like, who does he trying to think he is though? Do you know? Like, I'm trying to like, you're out here super setting the whole gym, do you get me?
But the thing with that, this was going back about 10 years ago, right? But they knew. It was set up, you know what I mean?
Oh, he's still on. Yo, you ain't happy about that video.
No, bro.
Yo, video was not happy. Listen, if you're them Brazilians that went off and touched his weight.
Yeah.
Listen, just relax.
But here, I do be in the gym, you know, and there'll be people there, right? If you're on the machine and you're walking on it, I'll just say to you, is there any chance of jumping in with you? That's it.
Yeah, hopping in.
But there's bleeding people that sit there on their phone, you know, fucking all day.
It's just you don't know what comes are dealing with. Some people are coming in there and maybe like their mutts after cheating on them or their kid might be dying. Or,
Yeah,
you know,
true,
so like a lot of people might be going through depression
bro.
and all.
Stop. I'll be okay the next time.
You know,
I won't say anything.
No, I'm just trying to let everyone know on both sides. So the Brazilians relax and then they like chill out. And,
Sorry. Sorry about that.
You get me? No, but I feel you though, bro. I think it's just emotional regulation.
Listen, to be honest with you, nowadays, like I don't react to anything really. You know what I mean? Like I know I reacted to your man there, whatever. You know what I mean?
100.
But like, seeing in the van or in the traffic or anything like that, I don't get upset about traffic or anything anymore. I just think to myself, you're getting paid to sit here, man. What the fuck are you getting upset with someone because he's not going through the lights quick enough? Fuck that shit,
sometimes,
man.
Sometimes.
I heard a story about you.
Road rage. That's what I was about to say now. Yeah, I was actually about to say because sometimes that happens. I don't know. Check me if this is the same one we're talking about. Yeah.
The taxi.
So I'm driving one of the days on a normal one, and some car. We're down in Portugal. I was on Charlo. I was in South Richmond, and some car just pops out of the way. Some taxi. Yeah. I'm looking at taxi like I'm like you're mad. Do you know that's what I'm doing? So I'm waiting till like and he came out and he almost hit me. But I had to do a bad swerve on a Need for Speed buzz. You get me? And then I see him and I'm like, just snap it to sit. I'm like, what, are you mad? You know that's what it was? And who do I see? It's one of your mates, Billy.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, sorry. And I'm just thinking in my head, yeah, mad.
Because you know what? I was only been talking. I did a video about everybody calm down on the road and all. There's some bloke overtakes you, fuck him. He's probably in a hurry. And you know when you're driving down the road and a car pulls in the front of you and you'd be like, listen man, everybody does it. You might be going somewhere, fuck it, we don't care anyway. But I was talking to him about it and he says, fucking thing bleeding shot out in front of me. Then I went after him just to say to him, here, listen, bro, whatever. And then he said it was you, and I was like, fuck's sake.
Because it was one of them where it happened and then the person still tried to the car still tried to almost like he was trying to chat to me.
Yeah.
So I was looking like, are you trying, are you really, first you done that.
And then you're going to give me abuse.
Shit, I think, isn't it? So I'm looking at him but then he pulls up and I'm just thinking, I'm like, oh.
I know you.
Yeah, and immediately though, I'm that type of person that if I know you, I'd go from 100 to back to 0. And I've seen him and I was just like, it's chilling, bro. Even if he hit my car, it still would have been kind of chilling because I know you, you get me?
Yeah, he told me about that,
Chat to him though, he's on some mad maneuvers on them roads, bro. Yeah. He's on some crazy ones.
But you know what? All taxi
he's driving
drivers,
crazy on that road.
All taxi drivers are blaming. They think they own the fucking road. They're like bus drivers.
Yeah.
Like taxi drivers, bus drivers, cyclists. Everybody on the road that's not me hasn't a fucking clue.
It's literally that deep, isn't it?
Big. Look at here. Taxis, you know what pissed me off about taxis? You're driving along behind them and they just stop. I'm picking someone up, so fucking what? You know what annoys me about people as well on the road? You know when you put your indicator on? Your indicator is to indicate that you want to turn.
Yeah.
These cunts just put their indicator on and turn. You're
Billy, that's been a big issue. Some people still don't know how to. No. Because if you're going on a roundabout and you're swinging a right, you whack it to the right.
Yeah.
And then if you know you're going to swing, take the exit,
you whack it to the left.
And you're not made to
be on the ball. You get me?
Big time.
Because I don't even, I have trust issues when it comes to them. So I just watch to see what you're really on. I don't care what you're, that gives me a general assumption as to what you're trying to do on the road. But I still have to watch it though because you're weirdos out here.
You know what, right? Earlier on I was coming down with the Swan Centre, right? I hope you watched me podcast, right? But I was coming down with the Swan Centre, right? And there's a car coming up, and there's a bloke on a bike. This board in the bleeding, like a fucking little Jeep thing, a white yoke, overtakes the bike on the wrong side of the road, and she's coming towards me. And I flash her. She gave me the finger. I was thinking,
nah, but Billy, it'd
you're
be
in
like
the
that.
fucking
Nah,
wrong.
but Billy, it'd be like that. Because sometimes them cyclists think they're mad things on the road, you get me? And they'd be annoying you.
Yeah.
So then when you get an opening, you're just thinking, you know what? You're a madman.
Yeah. No, this was a car.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. So sometimes, like, you're just like, I'm actually gonna violate, you get me?
Yeah.
And then when you're overtaking a cyclist or whatever, you want to do it so disrespectful. You want to make sure, like, you're boom,
Yeah.
you want to make sure they hear that shit, they feel it.
Feel
They're
that,
just to know that,
yeah.
listen, I blew past you in horsepower.
Yeah.
You get me? So I understand why she did it like that, because I've been that same person.
Yeah,
and then, you see when people flash you and all from the other side of it, you're thinking, yo, you don't even know what's going on here.
Yeah. You're not involved in this shit.
Stay out of it, you get me? So I'll get you there, really.
Yeah, but here, listen, she gave me. But here, you know what? On the road all day, I was thinking to myself, all the boys are on a mad one today. All shooting through red lights, and then I was thinking, maybe it's the time of the month or something, you know what I mean?
But one question though, Billy, how do you feel now that, like, you're in the limelight now in situations like traffic or anything like that?
Listen.
Like, how do you feel about your privacy? Like, as you walking around with family or whatever, or like with the boys or whatever, how do you feel about, like, what are people, like, would you be okay with people just rolling up to you and just taking pictures and all?
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah, listen.
Would it ever tire you?
No, man, you know what, to be honest with you, it never happens. Now, when the first video Amber Leaf did with Alex and all, like, man, the amount of people stopped me on the street. Look at you, can I get a picture with you? No problem, man. Like, I'm not I don't have any airs or graces about me, you know what I mean? What you see is what you get. You want to take a picture? Man, no problem. But I remember I was out walking one time and I had my dog. And this Aaron was like, oh, jeez, that's a lovely dog. Can I take a picture and all, right? I says, yeah, no problem. She takes a picture. I says, €10. She just looked at me like, fuck off.
I think because I was around Versatile when they were, like, transitioning, when they went their whole journey, like, I don't really, like, I just didn't really like it because I watched them go through it, you get me? I watched them just get bombarded, like, not be able to go to the shop, do you get me? So, like, that was part of the reason why, like, I decided to just wear a baddie and all, because I remember chilling sometimes with Alex and all, Eskimo Supreme or whatever, and we'd be like, oh, let's go do this or whatever, and, like, he's getting violated, don't he? Like they just spawn, like, it's almost as if they treat you like
that property.
No, they treat you slightly different. Like for example, like, I remember years ago, Versatile could be in a restaurant or something, even down to the waiter, you don't know what buzz they're on, probably looking at you like a bit, you just don't know. Everything's very just overwhelming, in a sense where, like, it's just, I watched it just be a lot. They handled it well, fair play to them. That's why I decided, I was like, I don't think I'd be able to handle it that well, do you get me?
To be honest with you, I don't, no one comes up to me on the street. Actually, last night I was outside a pub down in Irishtown and played. A fella walked by and he went, Billy, man, your podcast, the business. And like, it was just a random bloke. I'd never seen this bloke. I think I've seen him before, but I don't know him, you know. But and yesterday a fella stopped me. Excuse me, I know this guy, you know. He said, man, your podcast is cool. It's real, like, you know. You have fake. He says you have these fake cunts on the internet
100%.
only on this because you want to get likes and this, that. We don't give a bollocks.
100%.
You know, we're doing a podcast. We, like, obviously I'd love to be successful, like, make loads of money out of it. Like, who wouldn't? You know what I mean?
Obviously.
But, like, we're doing it for the crack.
Like, even it's like, and somebody said that, like, I want to be able to just, for me personally, I'm on the buzz where, like, I want to be able to just, like, I have to be hands-on today and do the whole rap buzz.
Yeah.
And put it on and everyone knows who I am, and then I want to be able to eat my cake and have it too and take it off and chill with the boys.
Listen.
And I want, when everything's said and done as well, that, like, I can just be, like, take off the banging and just. I feel there's way much more to me than being a rapper. I feel a lot of people, like, in the rap world, I'm not talking about in general when it comes to content.
Just see you as a rapper?
Not even me specifically. I feel a lot of rappers, they put themselves so in a box, like, I'm a rapper and I'm a rapper. You get me? Like, that you, like, they hold on to that with so much.
Instead of just saying I'm an artist.
Yeah,
it could be into fucking something.
In a sense where I feel like I want people to be able to take in my art without knowing what I look like, without caring,
Right.
what it's art. Just take the art, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. No, here, listen.
Like, why do you care what I look like where I'm from? Like, what?
You know
why
what?
do you even want to? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I feel art should just be art. I
Yeah,
want
no,
someone to
yeah,
be
listen.
able. I want someone who doesn't even buzz off me and doesn't even know it's my music to be able to accept my music as art. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
no, yeah, to be
it's
honest-
like making a brand. It's like you making a clothing brand or a company that sells a product and you're naming the product after yourself.
Yeah.
Like Billy's Toys. What if niggas don't like Billy? What if some people actually don't like Billy?
Yeah.
What if some people don't like your face just because it's your face?
Yeah, no, here.
Why on a business move, that's
Yeah,
a bad
no, yeah.
move. Like,
But
what if
yeah.
some people just see it and don't even know you, but they're like,
Do you
I'm
ever
not
s-
watching them just because.
Yeah,
I just
but
don't
do you
like-
ever see somebody and you instantly don't like
Yeah,
them?
100%.
Yeah, man. Me too, bro.
100%.
You know? Like, I do look at people and say, you have a real slap me in the face.
No, most
you know what I
definitely,
mean?
Billy.
But like, yeah, no, like.
But I always try to like
yeah,
them,
no, here, listen,
innit?
you know, I used to be like that. I'd look at someone and say, yeah, he's a prick or whatever.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't never talk to him. And then when you talk to people, like, I've made that mistake so many times with so many people in my life.
Like,
now
just
that I don't.
misread
Yeah,
them,
he used to
yeah.
be a bloke I used to work with, you know, and everyone, I used to say, he's a fucking prick, you fucking wanker, you know what I mean? But I got to know him, and he turned out to be a real nice bloke, you know.
Yeah,
It's
right,
just
so.
that I didn't give him a chance, because I had that attitude years ago. Fuck you, fuck that, fuck
I think
this.
I was on that buzz as well, but I was on it with the rap scene because, like, back when I was rapping before, I would have been probably like one of the very first black people to rap in a Dublin accent.
Right.
Like back then, it would have been like everyone was still on the mad like
American or UK or whatever,
and
yeah.
the thing was, like, I was just like they were all still on that buzz. This would have been when Section Boys and drill just happened. You get me?
Yeah.
So like they all seen it as like talking or rapping in a Dublin accent as a black fella was cringy. Is the way they used to say it. You get me? But the thing was, as years came on.
Yeah. Now everyone's doing it.
Now everyone's doing
Yeah,
it. But the thing
yeah.
was, I used to see it as if you were rapping in an English accent or an American accent, like I didn't even you disgusted me back then.
Yeah.
If that made sense.
Well,
'Cause
yeah, like,
that's how I just felt
yeah.
as a young bull.
I
just
think
felt
a
in my
Dublin
head,
accent being rapping is fucking deadly.
sick, innit?
Ah,
You know
big
what I mean?
time, man.
It's a mad one.
Like,
innit?
you know what, we were talking, we had Costello on here, you know?
Costello's a legend.
We had him on a
Real
few weeks
G.
ago, right?
Shout out
and
Costello.
some of the fucking, the blokes on that working class, some of the rapping.
They're like original, like
fucking
they're like
raw.
original Dublin spitters. People that like
big time.
that,
They're like, yeah.
They're original. They're probably like the first class of people that like Lito Dialect, Costello, all of them would be the first that actually took the Dublin accent and ran with it and like didn't care. That made rap like that's the when you were asking me back to your question of like what kind of rap are you making, like
Yeah.
I'm trying to be able. I want to show people what type of Dublin is happening right now. Meaning that like there's black fellas that grow up here, really years have been here, people born here that are just so Dublin, that are rapping, that have clothing lines, that are building stuff, and they're unique people. Do you get me? They're doing their thing, and they might not have a voice to express themselves, but I want to show people that there's a whole demographic of people that like there's a whole culture in Dublin that you're just aren't aware of. There's black culture that's Dublin too that you just aren't aware of.
It's black Dublin. Yeah.
100%.
Well, here, listen, if you want to get them on the show, bring them on, bro.
Bro, I'll get a few of them on the show.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
100%.
saying?
Look here, we like every week we talk about something. We want to talk about something different. But see, this is interesting to me. You know,
100%. I told
like
you.
get
Before I
fucking.
got on the yoke, I said it to you. He was like, yo, he says, boys, he was like, your face and all, what's with the belly and all? And I said to him, I was like, listen, bro, what I have to say is more heavy than me covering my face. You get me? I feel like I'm way more transparent than a lot of people.
Yeah, no, 100%. You know, to be honest with you, the conversation we're having now is totally different than what I thought it was going to be. You know what I mean?
Be a load of yokes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because the voice message you were sending, you know, was fucking laughing and joking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, right, what's I saying to you? And I said, hey, I'll send you one of his voice messages, but the fucking thing on your WhatsApp deletes them, doesn't it?
It does,
Yeah. And I was like, so I couldn't even play it back to let him get some kind of sense of what you were like.
Like, I'm a mad deep person, so like, I'm like, to depending on what scenario or circumstance I'm in, like in some situations, like I'd probably be the most bubbly. Like that's why I wanted to come on your podcast, because like I'd rather come on yours than go to people who don't really know me that well. You get me?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a situation where sometimes some people see me as someone that's not serious all the time, and like is trying to be something, or like maybe they like whatever buzz I am is truly me, or one of my like, you get me? Meaning that like depending on, sometimes I'm not bubbly and I just want to have like I'm just want to take the piss and have I'm laughing and all, and like you probably caught me on one of them when we were talking. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And you're gas as well, so like gas people make me get mad. You get me? But sometimes I'm not serious, or like sometimes I'm not deep, or sometimes I just want to like I don't want to be on have surface level conversations. Sometimes I just want to go in deep analytical. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Depends on what buzz I'm on.
Right.
Or what type of day I'm having.
But yeah, I was just thinking of a thing there, fucking, when the Versatile, when I was doing the videos with them, you know, I was going with this boy out in Tal, and she lived in a place called McWilliam, you know.
Gang, that's what I'm talking about.
Right? And I was going out there, right, and I was coming out of a gaff, right, and I was in the van. And next minute, these loads of youngsters started running after the van, right? And
Your van?
Yeah. Right now, it's only just a little small white van I had, you know, and I was...
What was it, black fellas or white fellas?
Yeah, it was a couple of black fellas and a couple of white...
Was it mixed?
Mixed, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what we like to hear.
I'm taking to myself here.
No, we actually don't like to hear that he got chased and all, but the fact that both races are coming together
to chase somebody. Yeah. No, but well, I tell you, right? So I'm flying along in the van, right, and I'm running towards me, right, and I was like... I couldn't... Not that I couldn't escape, I could have escaped, but...
No, did you not want to get out of there?
Yeah, right? So I stopped the van, right, and I was like, what? I rolled down the window, I had a hammer in the blade, in the yoke, I was thinking, right?
Active.
But I'm gonna hear, this is gonna kick off here, right? Next minute, the little black fella runs up to me and goes, you're your man out of the video, aren't you? And I was looking at him and I went, yeah. He goes, can I get a picture with you?
Right, Joe. That's a good ending to that story. I thought you got jacked.
Man, right.
I was about to get...
So he says, can I get a picture with you? And I says, yeah, no problem. He whips out his phone, right, and his phone died.
No way.
And he went, bollocks, anyone got a phone, right? And his gaff was over there, and he says to me, will you wait 5 minutes and I'll run over and charge my phone? I says, yeah, go on.
Did you actually wait?
I waited, yeah.
Oh, Billy, that's real sweet.
Fucking hell, bro, you know what I mean? Listen, I was going to be going in and out of that estate all the time. I was thinking, this cunt's going to attack me.
You don't wait.
Yeah.
On a serious one, no, fair play to you, Billy.
No, bro, listen, you know, like I say, like, it doesn't matter who you are, you know.
100.
I remember one time, this is a fucking rugby player, I know your man Jamie Saxon. He's a fucking, is it Jamie Saxon? No, I'm thinking it's two different people. Yeah, no, it's Jamie Heaslip, I think his name is, right? He lived down beside me in the gaff, you know. But I met him, really fucking nice bloke, right? I met him going into the shop one day, and I says to him, now I'm not even into rugby, right? But I wanted to get it for my mate's nephew, you know? And I says to him, is there any chance of getting an autograph? And he goes, yeah, no problem. Have you got a pen and a piece of paper? I said, no. And he goes, so we bleeding. I said, hang on a second. I said, I run into Tesco. I ran into Tesco, right? And it took me about 5 minutes to get a pen and a piece of paper. Now to buy it. And I was thinking to myself, he's going to be gone when I come out. Nah, man, he was still there.
Okay. That's not that.
He signed it for me, and I was like, you know, so...
I'll tell you one thing, I'd be out of there, bro. I'm not waiting for me.
Yeah.
I'm not even actually buzzing out of you, bro. But fair play to him, though.
No, here, listen, you know, like...
No, but I feel like, as a human, if another human's going out of his way to go get pen and paper out of the shops for you to write your name on it, wait.
You're gonna wait for him.
That's some good stuff to be going through.
That's when I thought about the little young fella when he said about...
waited,
the charge the phone, I was like, yeah, go on then, you know what I mean? But I came in one night, right, and they were making a rap video, and they had the whole estate blocked off and all, you know what I mean? And they were saying to me, go round the other way and all. I was like, what other way? We only know one way.
No, there is another way.
Yeah, you can go round and come back behind them, you know what I mean? But you obviously know that area, yeah?
Oh, you know, bro.
There we go.
You get me?
But it's a mad fucking estate, innit?
Southside, bro. Southside, all
It's a mad estate, that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is, man.
But
I feel it's just one. I feel it has more of a rep than
Actually,
it is.
you know what?
Just a chill,
to be honest with you, right?
It's a chill, nice estate.
Yeah.
That's just a bit populated, but a few of the boys. It's like any other council.
A few boys are active.
It's talent, like you get me, like
yeah. But here at night time, not a bleeding sound.
Yeah,
I was
man.
thinking they're all out robbing somebody.
You'd be surprised in the grittiest places when in the nighttime it's just tranquility in the night.
Yeah. I know. Here, listen, totally. You'd be going to bed and it'd be so quiet.
Yeah, man.
Where down where I live, like where I played in the flats, the cars are constantly coming. I don't know who the fuck does be coming in at mad hours of night. You're lying there and you're like, who the fuck?
No, but you know,
is that?
Southside, the more Southside you go, the more neighbourhoody we are. So like, if in the nighttime, it's nighttime. Like, it's not like yous are closer to town. So like, someone could be coming from the airport to fucking to their gaff and rat mines, and they might pass your area and you might hear their car. Do you get me? But like down our way, if it's 4 a.m., 3 a.m., you're not hearing nothing like Southside proper. Like, do you get me? So like, just.
But now here, to be honest with you, you know it's Christmas time out there. All everyone's out with scramblers and all, you know.
I think it's always Christmas time up there, isn't it?
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
But yeah, man. I think it's just mad. Like Dublin is changing rapidly. You just kind of have to just.
Oh no, here, listen, 100%. You know, it's like, and like we're from Rings End or whatever. You know, it is what it is. But like a few years ago, I was going out with your woman out in Tal, and it's like, this is a mad place, man. Like this is a mad place.
What do you think about the Tal Phillies? What do you think about the Tal, the women in Tal? Because it seems you were hooked into Tal for a little bit.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. The
Tal women are a bit different, aren't they?
Telling you, man.
Yeah, that's the buzz.
You know what? Like we were talking about on here. You know, I love Dublin buds. I love a Dublin accent, man.
Yeah, same.
But like 100%. You know when people say,
it depends. As a bird, like I like you wouldn't want a bird.
Here I am.
Do you get me?
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, thank God I didn't have to even. You knew what the crack was. You get me? But
yeah, bro.
I would. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
good.
you know. But here, listen. You know, like I love a strong Dublin accent.
Sometimes you want a foreign accent though as well.
Yeah, but here, listen. I work with foreigners all the time. I'm listening to Blade different accents.
Right,
you know.
100%.
But I met some boy there, fucking not so long ago. But she's a real Dublin accent, but not a real not one of them. Just a real, but real sexy voice.
I know them ones.
You're like, man, you know what? I do want for you.
Billy's in love.
Yo.
Billy's in love. Yeah. My man said, I do out to you. Yeah, all he heard was when she's talking.
Yeah,
he said,
yeah.
I do out for you. You get me? Oh man.
But you have to do something for me.
Listen.
Yeah, 100%. You know, if you're not sucking dick, you're out.
Yo, Billy's a player, man. We have to be have to be a bit more compassionate with the female.
No, I'm not a player, bro. I'm not a player.
You're not a player?
No.
Yeah.
We have to like a boat to sleep with a boat. I'm not just one of these that goes around riding everything.
Old school with it.
Yeah, bro. That's not me. I'm not into it. And anyone can say whatever they want, you know what I mean? Or I'd lash her out. But no, I would lash her out, but I have to get to know her. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I wouldn't just go say me some boat outside now and fuck her.
Man.
Unless you know.
Yeah, right. Being honest, like growing up, we grew up on a certain buzz where like hedonism and like just buzzing off mots like sexually was a thing. But like as getting older, like it's a mad protect your space kind of buzz now. Do you get me? Because like
it's hard to get a gym.
Yeah,
a good buzz. You know what I mean?
I feel like if you bang if you're on a buzz of having a roster and all with different females, the ones you end up setting it down with, the standard becomes lower. If that makes sense. Yeah. Just because, like, you get me, like so.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I feel a lot of people are falling in love with people that should have been just in a random just out of loneliness.
Yeah, definitely. You know what happens, right? This is my theory on it anyway, right? You get because I say in blokes with boards that if me dog licked them, we'd kill him. You know what I mean? But you see blokes.
That's a mad statement. Well, let's brush past that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you know, you see, because blokes get it in their head, they're going to be left on the shelf.
Yeah. You know what you mean,
Billy. Like 100%.
So basically you're saying that there's cunts that actually settle for less because they think that.
Because they think that's all they can get.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, like...
That's an epidemic right now.
Yeah, Billy. Big time. Well, I'm not like that, you know what I mean? Come on, Billy,
you know what the crack is.
I fucking, if I, you know, I know what I'm worth. I know me worth.
You get me, Billy?
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's if you can't see that, that's your problem.
Nah, 100. But beauty is relative, though. It's in the eyes, though.
I look in the mirror every morning when I wake up and I go, Billy, you know what? you're a fucking businessman. You're a fucking deadly. You know, you have a heart to go. You're the fucking dog's
I wish I was like, I wish
and you
I
say
had
to
that
yourself
type of
every morning when I
confidence.
wake up, something wonderful's going to happen to you today, Billy.
Yeah, that's good. That's
I
affirmation.
love myself.
Yeah, gang.
And like, if you go around with negative thoughts about yourself, everybody else is going to see that.
100%.
Look at him, he hates himself and all.
You know what's
love
mad about
myself.
that video
Give a bollocks.
is, like, you're right, I feel confidence and like self-love trumps all, because like I know certain females that would buzz off a fella that the general public would feel like, oh, he's not even that, whatever, but she likes him because his personality and how much he's actually confident and loves himself. And a lot of females most especially, are always more prone to not loving themselves, you get me? So they're attracted and they're almost magnetized to people that
have
males
that.
have that. So you could get, like, I wouldn't be surprised if you were pulling 10 over 10s, Billy.
Yeah.
Just because, do you get me?
Give me a call. you got my digits.
I wouldn't be surprised if you were pulling 10 over 10s, Billy. Do you get me?
Yeah.
But you are right. I feel beauty's relative though, because I remember there are a few times where I'd see certain females that I'd be like, nah, she's beautiful, and a few on mates are like, she's all right. And I'm like you're messing.
Yeah.
You know, but I have a very good eye though.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
100%.
But to be honest with you, right, this is my theory, you know. Looks go. You want to get somebody who has a fucking somebody that you can get on with and you have a great buzz with. Like, there's nothing better than sitting there buzzing with your boys, you know, laughing at fucking, like, laughing at yourself and all, 100%. You know what I mean? Like, when I'm in bed with me, well, when I was in bed with me board and all, like, I'd be...
Are you single now, Billy?
Yeah.
Did you miss that?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Oh, Billy, that's mad. Feel like that, Billy.
You know? But, it's over, like, it's... No, it is what it is.
Do you think a heartbreak with a female is similar to someone dying?
Yeah. It's, you know what, it's like someone died, but they're still there.
Isn't it?
But you can't see them and you can't talk to them and you can't get to them.
So it's basically grieving, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a kind of grieving, yeah. You know, like, and you know, like, people say, like, you know, whatever time limit you have, that's what you do, like, but I don't know, like, if it's easier for boys to get over blokes.
I think boys, it's easy. It's harder short term, easier long term, and the opposite way around for men.
Yeah, well, like the thing about it is, like, this is all I understand of it. You know, if you move on straight away, you know, that's more to do with you than it had to do with me. You know, it's like, and I faced it. What I faced is coming for you, maybe not, maybe 6 months down the line or whatever, or maybe it's not. I don't know.
So what would you do, Billy, if you're going? Let's say, inshallah, man, everything starts getting way more success at the podcast and all. You're going over to do, let's say you're on the way to somewhere with your man, chilling, and you see your ex with a fella. How are you moving? And it's not even, she's saying what's up or not even on a, no one's getting smart with your out and Billy, before Billy locks off the whole spot, you get me?
Yeah.
But like she's on some, hey Billy, it's my fella. He's like, alright, Bills. You get me? How are you rolling?
Love the podcast.
Love the podcast. Yeah. She's like, I love the podcast. Da 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 da. And
no, you know what? I don't think that conversation's happening.
Oh shit! What are you doing? What's happening?
I'm not speaking, man.
You're not speaking.
No,
what if she says, "Hey, so what?" She's saying that. What are you gonna do? Just blank her?
Yeah, no, here, listen, to be honest with you, right, because...
and you just have to kind of hold it and just...
Yeah, no, look at here. Yeah. Well, you know, like, I don't know, to be honest with you, but, like, you know, it's...
Billy, that might happen. You gotta be on the ball, bro. You get me? You gotta be mentally and physically prepared for that kind of incident, you get me? You wanna be on the ball.
Yeah, bro, no, here, listen, bro, I'll tell you, right, it'd be cool as...
Isn't it, though?
Cool as cute.
Yeah, just be kind of...
I'd be like, oh, thanks very much.
Podcast is fresh.
Yeah, nice
and
one,
then
bro.
the fella as well. He's like, alright, bro, did you get me?
Yeah.
Those things.
Yeah. It'd be like,
I feel if you truly love someone, you should be able to let them go, Bills.
Yeah, true.
Do you get me?
Yeah,
like, if you truly, like... I believe, like, if I truly love a female, or if I have love for you and I truly did, then, like, I shouldn't feel as possessive over you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you're not happy on this side.
Here, listen, bro. It depends what way it ended.
I don't think it matters really.
Yeah,
well, personally, I believe that if I really, even if it ended in a way where it was unfair to me or whatever, like I believe if you really have love for her, or you love her, then like she should be able to just. Yeah. You should be able to just like, I hope you're doing your thing, like I hope you're good.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, No,
not wish her any bad or nothing like that.
Nah,
you know
100, but I believe that, like, if you really loved it, then you should just hope that she's cool. You know what I'm saying? At least. You're not dead. You're not going through it. You're not depressed. Like,
fuck.
You get me? Like, and if you
yeah.
fell and all, and like you're doing well, then cool.
This is a great therapy session, isn't it? Fucking 100%, bro. Telling you.
Told you I'm a deep guy.
When we were coming on here tonight, I didn't think I was going to be confessing everything.
Love is such a complex thing, Billy. You get me? Sometimes you love someone, and just because you love them, you can't be with them. Sometimes you don't love someone as much, and just because they love you more, you end up loving. It's a mad word. There should be degrees and subjects and all for that topic. It's a heavy one. Do you get me?
I know it is a heavy one.
It's a vulnerable state. So like human beings should definitely just try to be more self-conscious and just your intention should be pure when it comes to females. You get me? Like if they're not pure with fellas and you're a greasy fella and a snake, then at least let them be pure with females.
You know what? Like,
you get it?
You know what the thing about me is, right? You know, say blokes that cheat on the board. Like, I wouldn't trust a bloke that cheats on his board.
Like,
you're thinking, like, he cheats on his board, like, he's supposed to love her. Imagine what he do to you. He doesn't give a fuck about you, you know what I mean?
Do you know what it is, Bill? Yeah, I feel fellas cheating on their boards is kind of like, it's a deep thing. I don't think it's a surface as that. I feel like fellas that cheat on their boards, I feel it's a deep thing. I feel like a fella cheating on their board could be kind of taken in different. The reason or the type of person he is can be interpreted in so many different ways. Meaning that like a fella cheating on his board could come from the home he lived in. Could come from the type of father he had and how he treated his man. Well, it could be about the type of female she is. She could be a mad masculine female. He could be mad feminine in nature.
The way it is with me, right? If I don't want to be with you, I'll just say I wouldn't cheat on you. I wouldn't cheat. I never cheated on any board.
I've cheated on a board before. 100%.
Well, I never did. So
yeah, I'm not even on some condoning boards or trying to even justify. But I'm just saying it's deeper than what it goes. I feel that like now, like as mature as I am now, because I haven't been in a relationship for like 3-4 years. You get me? But like as mature as I am now, I don't think I'd be with a female that I would cheat on just because. I'm older now. The stress to take, like, I don't really have time to be going and do for people.
You know what I mean? Like,
but like growing
I'm investing in this.
Growing up though, it seemed. I don't think we had enough father figures around. We didn't have father figures around us, or people made it cool to cheat. You get me? Growing up. It seemed
it was like a
cool,
thing. With 10 boards on the go there or whatever. I'm a stud.
Exactly.
You know, like,
we got tricked young into thinking certain things were cool that aren't cool that we had to unlearn. Do you get me? So
100%,
that's just one of them. So,
but look at here,
But going back to trusting a fella who cheat on his missus, you're dead right. They have a higher chance of snaking you, definitely. Yeah. Probably.
That's why you know what? That's why I hang around with 3 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's just a little click.
Would you rat on your mate if he cheated on his missus?
You know
and you were cool with the missus as well?
No. I'll tell you why. It's just not in me.
100.
You know,
would you tell your mate if his mom cheated on him?
Probably.
You get it though?
Yeah.
To see how you can make someone see 2 sides of it?
No, I know.
Can you see how we treat it? If it's the opposite sex, we're like, nah, man, that's rat. Fuck that. Hardly. And then it's the fella and you're like, nah, I have to tell him.
Yeah.
No, like it's a mad one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is,
It's a crazy one.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave that there.
Yeah. But you know, you're right.
You know what I mean?
But the thing about it is, he's your mate.
Nah, 100.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
what if the female she's your mate as well?
If she was me mate, like a bloke.
Like your mate?
Yeah, I'd tell.
Like your people's. You know what I mean? Or what if she's your cousin? And he's your best mate? But you're not even proper close to her. She's just your cousin though. Do you get me? And that's your best mate.
Yeah, you just don't want to be involved in that. That's too deep, man.
That's one of them just, I didn't see that, innit?
Yeah, man, I wasn't even there. Yeah.
That's a mad one, innit?
Oh, big time, yeah.
That's
yeah, no, here.
You probably have a conversation more than.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
You sit him down and say to him,
yeah, like,
listen,
that's my cousin, mate.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Say, hey, and I tell you, buddy, that's my cousin, man. I'll punch the head off you if you catch you cheating on hold again.
Sorry, bro.
You know what I mean? But that's what it be, you know. You'd be like, hey, listen, I don't give a bollocks. You're my best mate and all, but she's my cousin. She's my blood, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel you.
You know, it doesn't matter if she's a distant cousin or she's fucking, you only see her once a month. She's still your family. That's the way it be in my brain.
Nah, definitely.
And like me mate, you know, look, I love you, bro, and all, you know what I mean? But you can't be having the bollocks with me cousin.
That's mad how we double standards a lot of things.
Yeah. It was like, I think it was Alex that said it to me one time, you know, if you like, say like a school teacher, if you found out like a school teacher was some blokes that they've been banging he's a 16-year-old son, he's been banging his teacher. And you'd be like, fair play to your son. Right, but what if you turned around that your 16-year-old daughter was getting banged by a teacher?
Mad.
You'd be like, fuck that, you know? So it's,
I think double standards is there for a reason though. It's kind of to protect kind of like females in a sense, like, do you get me? Where it shouldn't be abused by them in any sense, but I feel it's just because humans know males are just a bit more, we're just a bit more extra with everything, isn't it? If a male does something, you're obviously being a bit of a weirdo. If a female does something, because females are way more sensitive anyway. Yeah. Like I was only having a discussion with someone the other day about how like the relationship between two best friends that are males is so different from two best friends that are girls, meaning that like that should tell you enough, meaning a female will go toilet and ask her mate, yo, come in with me and all. Yeah. You get me? Females are sleeping in the same bed as if like they're a couple and all. Do you get me? Yeah. Females are like the closeness they have. Yeah. It's deep level. Do you get me? Meaning that, but that's why when they fall out, it's proper fall out. Do you get me? Yeah. But boys are sleeping in the same bed. It's head to toe and all. Do you get me? Yeah. We're not.
Don't put your hand in me.
Like girls are holding hands walking down the road and all, kissing each other and all. Like, you get me? So the difference in how females treat females and how males treat males tells you enough you need to know about why that like leeway is given to them.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, man.
Well, yeah, it's been deep, man.
Deep, yeah.
Been a deep conversation, isn't it?
Yeah, man, big time.
Yeah, bro, you know me.
Any music or that coming out?
Yeah, I've been dropping music lately. I'm back on this buzz where like hands-on everything. So I'm rapping heavy these days. I'm just trying to like stay consistent with it. So I'm just staying active with I've dropped a song called, Ricket, and I dropped a song with me and one of the boys, Beezy. We dropped Graph Talk. Graph Talk 2 is coming out next week as well, so like I'm active with the music thing as well. Then a few of the young bulls as well that are active as well. We've got JT and like Orbands and Mambo and fucking like just them BVB heads as well. Like they're like just a group of younger heads from like Townway that are just doing their thing as well. Do you get me? That? And I'd be like,
are the African rappers or?
Yeah, like they'd be Africans that grew up in Dublin.
Yeah.
So they're like Afro-Celtic rappers, if anything, like, so they're Dublin, if that makes sense, but they're still...
Do you rap in a Dublin accent?
Yeah, 100%, you get me? You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we don't...
Keep it fucking real.
Like, anyone around me or affiliated in any aspect is probably just someone real, if that makes sense. I wouldn't be endorsing anyone that's fake. I wouldn't even share someone's stuff who I feel
they fake.
Isn't it, like,
authentic.
Like, personally, I don't mind if someone's rapping about normal stuff than fresh, but if you're rapping about stuff that's meant to be on the street and we're asking around and we're hearing on the street that, do you get me? No one's sharing that on this side, definitely not. Because then, who's like, what type of person am I then? What, am I a liar? Am I lying to people I'm posting it up to? So when I reshare or I shout out another rapper or whatever he's saying, I'm basically saying that's a fact as well. Like, I co-sign what he's saying, So like, it's one of them. But yeah, rapping, there's a lot of music coming out of like people around me at the moment, like people like music's good. Like I feel real is gonna come. I feel so far with Dublin, like all the people that have tried to rap so far and all that, they've done their thing and they've actually like a clap for them and all of that. But I feel that's a rubber, Billy, do you get me?
Yeah.
I feel we're flaking. You don't give anyone flake straight off, do you get me? You give them rubber first and you make sure they're cool with it.
Yeah.
Then they keep belling the phone and You start giving them the raw. You bump up the price. So like the way we're doing it with the music right now, I feel all of the rest of them are rubber, Billy. Do you get me?
Yeah. Stay off that rubber and the flake.
Please. Please.
The only flake you should be on is a Cadbury's flake.
Oh, well, you get me, Billy? We're coming heavy with the music, man. I'm just trying to focus this time and do it properly, do you know what I mean? 100%.
So it's hands off.
Hands on, Billy.
Bro, I know.
Well, hopefully we get to a stage where it's hands off. Do you get me? But for now, it's hands on everything.
Hands on everything.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Do you get me? It was beautiful having a chat with you, Billy. It's nice catching up with you. You're a real
100%,
one.
bro.
You get me?
Pleasure.
It's the Billy Big Bollocks podcast. You get me?
Share it.
You get me?
Out there.
Gang. My people.
Gang. Right. It's episode 11. It's a wrap. Thank you very much. Hands on.
Thank
everything.
You, 100%.
Thanks very much,
Thank
bro.
You,
it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, man.
You know, and it's been a therapy session. I talked about things there that I'd never thought I'd talk about. You know what I mean? I felt like we were setting up a thing for Dr. Phil. Now it's Dr. Hands on.
Dr. Hands.
Dr. Hands.
You know, some people call me Dr. Hands, mate.
There we go.
Appreciate you, brother.
That's a wrap. Billy loves you.